It's April the 26th. Thank God I'm finally down at least a little bit. Still not great.
I did my third personal training session today. It kicked my ass more than kickboxing has been kicking it lately, which is good. My last personal training session was mostly just like lifting weights. And this personal training session, it was lifting weights on different machines and doing more free weights. And also did a little like CrossFit-esque stuff where I was running and jumping and pushing sleds. We're also trying to get to the bottom of why one of my shoulders clicks when I do a row and the other one doesn't. So I got some correction on my rowing technique, and that helped a little bit, but my range of motion in my right shoulder just isn't as good as the range of motion in my left shoulder. So that's something to work on. I'm hot, I'm late getting back to work. This is a short one today. It's Sunday. I didn't do anything yesterday in terms of exercising. I was focusing on getting my taxes done way too late and working on my thesis. Today I had a charity walk with my company. It was for Autism Speaks, and I do not believe in Autism Speaks as a charity, but my company was doing it and someone had to be here to take pictures, so that was me. It was like, I think it was a 1 3/4 mile walk. Is literally nothing. And I think that's probably going to end up being my exercise for the day, because the rest of the day is going to the Atlanta Tolkien meetup and working on my thesis some more, doing some laundry, and watching Game of Thrones later. So yeah, this weekend's kind of been a bust as far as exercise goes, and I'm up a little bit, but I'm still way down from where I was earlier this week. I definitely think that taking my medicine has made my weight gain stop and reverse, so obviously I need to not run out of that medicine anymore. Hey, it's Monday, and I did not record in the parking lot of my gym because they were repaving the parking lot. It was a whole thing. I actually managed to get out of my Monday meeting early enough to do the CrossFit boot camp class, and it was a crazy workout. It was 15 kettlebell deadlifts, 10 on each leg, jump side to side that ended in a lunge. I don't know what they're actually called. 10 box jumps, 5 man makers, which is, some of the girls in the class got angry that they were called that, but it's doing a high plank, rowing with each of your arms, doing a push-up, jumping into a squat, and then doing a shoulder press with barbells, and then pushing a sled loaded up with weights back and forth, and then doing 10 pull-ups and a 60-second plank, and you did the circuit 3 times. I did not do it 3 times. I did it a little over 2 times, about 2.5. I did a pull-up for the first time today. It was not a full one. I was using a band. I was using the hardest of the bands, and I couldn't make it the last 6 inches. The instructor got under my foot and pushed me up the last 6 inches, but I did do it. I did 10 of them. The other 10 I did on the lat pull-down machine, which I couldn't do the second time through because someone had gotten to that machine and was using it, so I then had to face my fear and do the pull-up. But I did it, and I'm happy that I did it. Yeah, that's about it. I ended up making a poor food decision today, and I got Panda Express for lunch. And I've already ranted about Panda Express, but I went into that workout just with no food in me at all, and it was awful. I came out starving, and I knew that the tuna salad I had brought for lunch just was not going to cut it, so I'm going to finish that up tomorrow, and hopefully bring a little bit more food, because just a little bit of tuna salad is not going to do me after kickboxing. So that is where I am today. It's another day where I didn't get as sweaty kickboxing as I did like the first week, but it is so hot in my car, so I'm way sweatier now than I was when I was still in the gym. As previously mentioned, I did kickboxing today, and I'm getting stronger. I can definitely like punch for longer, and I stayed the whole class today because fuck it. I have noticed that I'm getting some like bad fucking bruises on my shins from roundhouse kicks. You can't see the bruises, but when anything presses on my shins, it hurts quite a lot. So I've been really phoning in the kicks lately, unless it's like a front or a side kick. But this particular instructor really likes roundhouse kicks, and it's rough on the old shins. Yeah, so I did do gym today. I'm probably not going to be able to do it tomorrow because we have an employee luncheon tomorrow, which it eats up like 2 hours of my day. But I'm about to go negate everything I just did in the gym because Starbucks came out with a s'mores frappuccino again this year, and they didn't have it last year, and it is my favorite. So I'm going to go get a candy coffee for part of my lunch, most of my lunch. They have a lot of calories in them. So I'm not making the best decision, but I really like them, and I've done pretty well. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be nice to myself and not deny myself, because if I deny myself, it's just gonna make me want it even more.
It's May 1st. I think this might be my lowest weight. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's my new low. Yay!
Give me a second. So I am standing in the parking lot of my gym, airing my car out because it is so hot. But I figured while I was doing that, I would show you how bruised up my fucking shins are from kickboxing. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's unpleasant. Definitely unpleasant. My hair is extra fucked today. I managed to kickbox so hard it started falling out of this bun explosion situation that's currently on the top of my head. It's fun. Yeah, so it's Thursday. It was my second Thursday kickboxing class. I did pretty well. I managed to stay at a pretty good intensity for most of the class. I did not stay for the entire class like I did last time, but I did stay for 45 minutes, and I was still punching at pretty much full intensity until like the last round. It split up into 3-minute rounds and then like calisthenics in between each 3-minute round. So I'm happy with that. I'm getting better at being able to kick. I'm pretty sure I'm going to insert the video of how bruised up my fucking shins are before this, so you already know. But it's getting less painful to kick with them, even though they are bruised up, which I don't know if that's good or not. But no, I'm doing pretty well in terms of definitely being able to hit harder and perform better. I'm going to be skipping the gym tomorrow because it's our every other week marketing team outing, so we'll go get food during lunch instead of going to the gym. And I skipped on Wednesday, and I am going to be skipping this weekend as well because we are going to Savannah. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be walking a fair amount and also go to the beach, so I'm not going to get a lot of exercise done other than walking. So I'm hoping we are at least going to stay in an area that's relatively walkable, so I'll get at least a little bit of exercise. So I feel bad. I felt really bad about skipping on Wednesday, but I was so sore yesterday. My back was sore, my shoulders were sore, my biceps were sore, my quads were sore. I was just not feeling it at all. So I went and got Taco Bell, which was not the best choice, but also not a terrible choice. I mean, in terms of fast food at least. Today I am going back to Starbucks, but I'm not getting a drink this time. I'm picking up one of their protein boxes because I have a little bit of tuna salad, but it's not enough to actually make a meal, so I'm going to have a protein box and the tuna salad, which will probably round out to a pretty decent meal. Just all the fucking protein. And I am averaging, this is week 4 today of going to the gym, and I have lost, my trend line says I've lost about 3 or 4 pounds. So I'm losing about 1 pound a week, which is not enough for me. And I mentioned earlier that I might start tracking my food again if I'm not losing as much as I would like, and I think I'm gonna have to start doing that. I really don't want to do that, but there's something not quite right, and I guess my macros aren't right, or I'm just eating too many calories without knowing it, although I am relatively good at being able to estimate how many calories I'm eating. So I'm going to start doing that too, which means I'm probably going to end up keeping myself honest by taking pictures of or recording what it is that I'm actually consuming, along with, I guess, calorie count. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something, because the guilt of not recording after going to the gym is definitely keeping me going to the gym on days that I otherwise would not be doing it. So this is working. That's good. This is not the cutest progress
video because I just got out of kickboxing. Very hot, very sweaty. But this is week 3.